You're gonna cart his body 2,000 miles from Montana to Massachusetts with the law and the Montgomery's hunting us down?
Oh, Bury Me Now is a faith-driven Western. It takes the familiar Western themes such as law, justice, transformation, and redemption and brings them back to their origin in the Bible in good old Western fashion. Hi, my name is Todd Schaefer, and I've been a writer and director for the past 30 years. I've worked on feature films and animated projects for many of the major studios, and I've directed over 100 commercials and other projects. We're about to begin the funding stage for our Western, and I'd like to show you a trailer that we've made using AI just to give you a taste of how we envision this film. Now, AI isn't perfect, but it's enough to give you a sense of the intention that we have. And let's roll that for you now in 3, 2, 1.
It was their last train heist to take back what Wells Fargo stole from their father. Thwarted by a pregnant mother, assailed by a rival gang, pursued by the law and an Old Testament curse. Deuteronomy 21:23. It would pursue them 2,000 miles from Montana to Massachusetts to the family grave, with revival preachers, a missionary quartet, a haunted past, and a shoe salesman. Oh, bury me now.
Our story is about a young gunslinger named Ry Condi who botches a train robbery which gets his older brother hanged by a rival gang. Now, Ry is not only grief-stricken, he's terrified by a curse that's haunted him since he was a boy. A curse from Deuteronomy that says, "Cursed is every man who hangeth on a tree." Now, Ry is convinced that the only way to save his brother's eternal soul is to bury him next to their righteous mother. The only problem is, her grave is 2,000 miles away, and they're being pursued by the law and the rival gang. To make matters worse, a traveling preacher tells Ry that there's a second curse that's worse than the first. And yet these two curses work together to provide Ry with the only hope he'll ever have. Now, we at the Ministry of Motion Pictures want to make films that create a spiritual and cinematic experience. Our goal is to make films that have a mainstream feel and yet are steeped in God's Word. We also plan to build a community. Yes, we want an audience, but we also want to create an engaging and active community that we can bring along with us on this filmmaking journey. There's so much more I'd like to share with you, but right now we have a very simple ask. If you think you might be interested in supporting a crowdfunding campaign for our Western, please click the link below or go to oburymenow.com and fill out a simple questionnaire. It'll only take you 20 seconds and it will not obligate you to support us in any way. We are simply using this to gauge interest in our film. I thank you for giving us your time. We at the Ministry of Motion Pictures wish you grace and peace, and we hope to see you in our community.